My big takeaway from this one is that I feel that this is almost what Enterprise was begging to be from the start, which is, I haven't realized it till now, but it's like a WB level melodrama. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And this one's like, it's cheesy. It's got a little bit of corny. I think that some of the plot lines are like outright silly in some ways, but I think the melodrama and the overly emotional aspect of this actually work well in the context of being a prequel for this series. Like the fighting and the fucking and everything that's going on is like extremely high school and goofy, and you don't think that trained adults in space would be acting this way or anything, but I think it reflects well on humanity before they get to like the TNG style of culture and stuff like that. I thought this was like weirdly soothing and easy to watch, and also kind of fun while being silly and hammy and stupid at the same time.
Yeah, you're not expecting adults to act this way, and thankfully they don't need some sort of space spore or something to get them to act that way. It's just like, this is how people in close proximity are going to act eventually.
Yeah.
There was a lot of elements that I wish they had done earlier. Like, I was kind of surprised it took them, what was this, episode 11 or something?
This is 15 of the third season.
15? Wow. Yeah. The stuff with the Makos, I feel like that story, I've been waiting for that storyline since episode 1 of season 3.
I would say this is episode 2, because episode 1 is Reed going, God damn, this guy Hayes, I fucking hate him. And there was no follow-up until 14 episodes later.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not really like motivated by much, except for the fact that they are going somewhere. I don't know. Like, the motivation for that fight is not, unless I am forgetting something, it's not really anything important.
It's all in their heads. It's all in Reed's head, basically.
Right.
Reed comes across in this episode to me as completely unhinged and a psychopath.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know, like that storyline feels like it's really natural in episode 2 or episode 3, where feels threatened by the Makos and whatnot. I think that it's a natural progression of those characters being put in the same environment with each other, that I'm shocked it took them this long to get to.
Yeah.
And even the stuff with T'Pol and Trip, I liked. I actually think they've been building to this fairly well, by not really leaning into it too much. And even here, when they kind of cross the threshold, so to speak, it's not just like they're together now kind of thing. It's like, it's just another step forward in this weird kind of relationship that they're not really having, but are also having kind of thing.
Yeah.